Charles to withdraw private funding for Andrew's security at Royal Lodge. BreakingNews.ie.
Here's a summary of the article.
Britain's King Charles III is preparing to withdraw private funding for the security operation at the home of his brother, Prince Andrew, according to reports. Buckingham Palace declined to comment, but the Telegraph said Andrew will have to fund the multi-million-pound security costs at Royal Lodge himself if he wants to stay in the 30-room mansion in Windsor Great Park. The latest batch of legal papers detailed how Epstein's former housekeeper claimed Andrew had daily massages when he spent weeks at the pedophile financier's Florida home. Havan Alessi, who worked at Epstein's Palm Beach residence, said both Andrew and his ex-wife Sarah were friends with Epstein and the now convicted sex trafficker Ghislaine Maxwell. Republic, the anti-monarchist group, reported Andrew to Scotland Yard and is calling for the accusations to be properly investigated in the UK. During his videotaped interview under oath in 2009, Mr. Alessi was questioned on the prince's relationship with Maxwell and Epstein. In a resurfaced videotaped interview with Maxwell, the disgraced socialite said she did not know how Epstein met Andrew and she insisted she did not introduce them. It was previously reported Andrew was offered the much smaller Frogmore Cottage, which used to be home to Charles' son Prince Harry and his wife Meghan, in a bid to relocate him from Royal Lodge.
This post received a score of 4,100, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Given that he can certainly afford his own security, and therefore this wouldn't lead to any substantial increase in risk, I can't imagine a good argument against this. He'll never face justice, but at least the British people can stop footing the bill to keep a diddler safe.
He can afford it, no sweat at all.
For any others who might not have gotten it, Dipshit claimed that he was physically incapable of sweating to attempt to debunk the claims of a woman who said they had sex when she was 17. That is such an absolutely ridiculous claim. I don't even know, man.
We need to know. Let him shovel coal in a boiler for a few hours and see if he sweats.
The grand old Duke of York. He had 10 million quid. He gave it to someone he'd never met. For things he never did?
With a kid.
It's so shameful how everyone knows and nothing happens. Give it a few weeks and everything will cool down once again. Aliens probably consider us the hood of the universe.
Aliens roll up their windows and lock the doors when cruising through the Milky Way galaxy.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
A real gangster ask lawfully RPB don't run their fucking mouth cause real gangster ask lawfully RPB don't talk much.
I don't know why Charles bothers. They knew what he had done and still welcomed him back publicly. They put on a whole show of driving around with him and walking to Sandringham.
And they threw Harry under the bus to take the heat off Andrew. Scum. There's no need for this absurd charade. The magic died with Elizabeth Ole. Charles and Camilla look like fools in clown hats wearing the regalia. And that is proof that the role exceeds their abilities.
Yeah, that's why all those. Harry brought it on himself. Jokes always fell flat to me. Sure, the guy's a total out-of-touch nepo baby, as most royals are, but it's hard not to feel sorry for the guy when you know that his family would protect a literal pedophile and not him.
It's not just that, but Harry and Meghan wanted to extend their lease on Frogmore Cottage so they could maintain a UK base, but they were booted out so Andrew could live there instead. Charles literally decided he'd rather have his pedo brother as a tenant than his son.
Don't forget that Harry and Meghan paid for the renovations of Frogmore Cottage and the palace still wouldn't let them continue to lease the place.
I'm just noticing how much in complexion and rat-like features that Andrew looks like the main bad guy in Mad Max Fury Road.
He looks like Peter Pettigrew.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.